Hey everyone, my name is Laura Marcel, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes to tell you guys my story and my background, why I decided to become a Beachbody coach, and just kind of share with you about that. So, my story goes back to high school where I used to be really active, and then, as a lot of people who go to college, end up adopting a lot of unhealthy habits. And for me, my unhealthy habits were, I'm talking fast food multiple times a week. I became a smoker and actually smoked for 10 years. And I was eating processed foods like they were going out of style. So that was kind of the route I was going in college. And I really had kind of lost my sense of direction in life too. I changed my major about 4 or 5 times, and there was a point in there where I was undeclared even. So, I mean, I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I just always felt like I had a bigger purpose, though. Like there was more out of life that I was meant to be doing. So after college, shortly after that, I started having some pretty bad back pain and problems. And long story short, I was diagnosed with some pretty severe back issues and was told by a surgeon that I would never be able to do any sort of strenuous exercise ever again. Like I would be completely limited to solely walking and I think he said swimming. That was it. And so I actually got a second opinion from another doctor who told me because I was so young that there were less invasive or extreme routes that we had to go with this and to try some of those other things first. So I started researching on my own and actually, had kind of a duh moment that, fitness and exercise or fitness and nutrition are so critical when it comes to your body and how you deal with pain and inflammation and, strengthening your core, especially for me having back problems. So I started researching that, and kind of at the same time, I was up late one night and saw an infomercial for Turbo Fire, and the program looked like so fun. Like I could do this. This isn't something where I got to be, on a treadmill for an hour and counting down the time, and I couldn't do it. That's a big reason why I never stuck to any workout in the past, is because I'd never found anything that I really enjoyed. So I got my Turbo Fire and started doing that and really started liking the results I was having. Shortly after that, my mom, who was an ex-smoker, and she'd actually quit for like 20 years, she was diagnosed with lung cancer. And that moment that I found out about that really propelled me in the right direction, the path that I felt like I was always constantly searching for up until that moment. And so my mom's doing great, just to fill you guys in. She's amazing. She's like such an inspiration to me and cancer free for 4 years now. And so that moment that I found out about it, I decided that I wanted to change everything in my life. I wanted to start over. I didn't like the path I was going down, so I wanted to start over. So I quit smoking and started learning how to eat healthier and trying different foods that I used to hate before. But I really started to enjoy it and see these crazy changes in myself, in my life. I was struggling with some depression, going through those kinds of things, and I really started living more positively and having more confidence. And I realized I wanted to be able to help other people do the same thing, like pay it forward, change their life, make them realize that I'm nothing special. I'm just an average girl and that they can do the very same thing. So I actually connected with Janelle Summers on Facebook, and she's Shalene Johnson's sister, who is the trainer of Turbo Fire, the workout that I was, obsessed with and loving so much. And I started talking to her, and she brought up this whole coaching thing to me and basically told me, she saw me posting these positive things on Facebook and that I was, posting about my workouts and just how much I was really enjoying the new lifestyle I was trying to maintain, and that basically that's all what a coach does. So she pretty much said, why don't you get paid for it? You're already doing it. So I looked into it and started meeting other coaches. And what I realized was that these people, they were just like me. I mean, they were average. They were nothing super special or super talented. They weren't, nutritionists or personal trainers. They were just average people who wanted to live that lifestyle and not go back to how things may have been in the past and be able to start helping other people do the same thing. So that's what really intrigued me about this whole opportunity. And at that same time, like when I decided to be, look into coaching and was debating if it was for me, I was in debt. I was in a pretty large amount of debt at the time, and I was working full time on top of it. So I wanted to make sure that this was something that I could actually do and something that was legit and that I would be good at, that I would succeed. If I'm going to spend my time away from friends and family, then I want it to be something that I would, be successful with. Just like any of you. I mean, every time that we have a decision to be made about whether we want to spend our time doing this versus that, then that's ultimately how we decide, what's important to us. So I ended up becoming a coach, and it's been the best thing ever in my whole life. It's changed my whole life. One thing I do want to mention is when I was going through those really tough times and a lot of those struggles, being surrounded by people, these coaches who are my friends now and like my family, is what really helped carry me through, being surrounded by that. If I didn't have that, I would not have been able to handle it as well as I did and come out on top in the end. So I just wanted to mention that as well. And then just another little tidbit with the whole coaching. I've been coaching for just over 2 years, and in less than 2 years, I've actually been able to double my full-time working income. I never thought I would be able to do that going into this. Like initially when I signed up, I just wanted to be able to pay for my Shakeology every month because I was loving Shakeology, and I was told, hey, you can just get it paid for and, be golden. So that was my beginning goal. I didn't think it would grow into what it's grown. And I've met so many amazing people along the way and made so many friends, and it's just been such an amazing experience that I just want to share that with you guys. Who I am, where I came from, know that I'm just an average girl who had struggles of her own, and I've been able to overcome them, and this opportunity has really helped me be able to do that. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching.